Hey guys, today I just wanted to talk a little bit about minimalism in mobile game design. I've noticed a trend in some games where the graphics are becoming more and more minimalist, um, which isn't necessarily a bad thing. But what I think is important about that is that we're getting these games that are yes, it's pretty, it's nice and it's graphic, but we're getting these games that are kind of the core of what is fun. So it's breaking down an idea until you have the core of what makes your game fun. And in this instance, this game is called Turn Right. And in this game, you turn right. That's it. So you have a set speed, which I believe is 90 miles an hour in the beginning, and you tap to make your car turn right. You hold the screen to make the car turn right. There's no other option. You can't turn left. And the core of this game is just, boy, isn't it fun to drift in racing games? That's really it. You're just drifting around corner after corner. I'm obviously bad at it, but here we go. Let's try it. Ready? You drift around a corner, you drift around another corner, and you just make a right turn. And that's it. And you know what? I love racing games that let me drift. And I want the drift mechanics to be smooth. I want them to feel good, and when they do, it's a good racing game for me. Or at least a good, drifting sort of race. So for me, this game breaks down my love of a good drifting simulator. And that's it. And it's literally, it's this sort of zero shape and a vaguely car-looking sprite and just cool physics, and that's all this game needs. And I mean, I'm not very good at it, but let me tell you, it's a blast. It's surprisingly fun for something that's going to fill up, a couple minutes of your day on the train or something, But the important thing here is it's fun at its minimalist state. And that's important because a lot of people depend so heavily on graphics when creating their game that they forget that the game needs to kind of be fun first. I was reading when I was learning game maker development. I forget what the book was called, but I think it was Game Maker Survival Guide or Toolkit or something. He talked about recreating a Legend of Zelda boss encounter in simple shapes. And I think it was a boss from Wind Waker, but I don't remember which one. So, he's talking about recreating this boss encounter. And basically, even in simple shapes, it was a fun game. And at that point, the graphics just add to the gameplay. Or add to the experience, not the gameplay. So at that point, the graphics just add to the experience rather than kind of being a crutch. And in this case, the game is pretty. It's got these like bold colors and these graphic shapes, but it doesn't really need more than that because it isn't more than that. The important thing here is that drifting is fun. Do it over and over and over again, and that's it. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. So thank you guys so much for watching. See you guys in the next video.